Hello friends, SentinalH here, and welcome back to our Civilization 6 Let's Play in the Civ of Ice and Fire mod as Daenerys Targaryen. So as we discovered in the previous episode, dragons are really expensive. They take quite a while to build. It would take about 9 turns to build it, and it costs 10 gold maintenance per turn. So it's definitely not something that we're going to be getting soon because my income is only 16.9 total. So that would just destroy my income. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and expand like a crazy person and get as many cities as possible, which is the preferred strategy in Civ 6. Get as many cities as we possibly can. All of them will have commercial hubs. Some of them on the coast may even have harbors just to churn out extra money. But they'll all have commercial hubs.
Enacting new
because the commercial hub is considered to be the best one. Okay, come on. Alright, we can finally get out of this stupid chiefdom into something that makes sense. Now, if we're going to be doing dragons, we need to make sure we have a military slot because we need that maintenance cost reduction. Without that maintenance cost reduction, it's going to be way too expensive. Now, with the Classical Republic, we could, we could just try to boost our economy, just try and get, overpower that. But having greater experience gained for combat units and all of my land melee units gaining +4 combat strength would be quite nice. So this isn't as good as it sounds because melee units doesn't include horsemen or knights or anything, which is really dumb. But we're going to go for oligarchy because I need that military policy. Without that military policy, my units are going to be way too expensive. It seems that we're done fighting barbarians for now. We've cleared out... wait. Have we cleared out both encampments? No, we're still fighting barbarians over here. That's right. There's an encampment right there. So we're going to keep that in. We're going to keep this policy in there until we kill those barbarians. Then we're going to slap in conscription. Anyway, we're going to go for charismatic leader because it's better than diplomatic league, and it's basically a policy that you want to have in the entire game. Now we have to decide on our economic policy. +2 gold from all trade routes is nice, although I'm wondering if it's probably not as good as a production bonus towards something that we need. We're definitely we're boosting colonization, and let's see. We don't have anything else for the wild card slot right now, really, is what I'm saying, except for an economic policy, because we can get a lot out of an economic policy in our wild card slot. +1 production is obviously nice. 30% production towards builders. Actually, yeah, we're going to throw that back in because we are producing. We're producing builders in 2 of our cities, so we're gonna slot that in there. Okay, so we've got political philosophy. If we want to go any further, we have to get both of these. I'm going to ignore I don't have to ignore mysticism. I could get it just because, but I don't really care about it that much. We need to get games and recreation so that we can get entertainment complexes, so we can manage our amenities. Daenerys likes, her people to be happy. Is that something in like the show? Does she like her people to be happy? Is she good to her people? I have no idea. Anyway, we're going to get military tradition because we want that flanking and support bonuses. We'll go ahead and shoot this dude. Dead. I like how he just unceremoniously falls over. House Tyrell founded the religion the Drowned God. You guys can tell me whether that's hilarious or not. That House Tyrell has founded the Drowned God. I know nothing. I know that you guys said that the Drowned God being worshipped by the North, by like Jon Snow's people or whatever, was really quite funny. Okay, so the city is currently working this hill tile. It's also working the cotton. It was a luxury resource, so I'd quite like to attach that. But the first thing this builder needs to do is upgrade this to a mine so that we can get better production. We're going to craft a settler, and we're going to purchase a builder for 120 gold. And we're going to get the wheat connected, and we're going to upgrade these fish. See, once we have a farm here, if we need more food, we can farm these 2 tiles, and then there'll be 3 together. Once we unlock the hills, is that hills? No. This hill's getting a mine on it. That hill's getting a mine on it. Basically, all the hills are getting mines. Because that's how we roll. Next turn. We're flying through these turns. It's going well. I've got 4 cities, so if I research bronze working now, we'll get 4 free anti-cavalry units. Which could be nice. It'll be a few turns before I settle another city, and I really don't think that I can hold off on iron working on that. I gotta see where the iron is. So we'll unlock the Unsullied, which replaces the Spearman. So do we get free Unsullied when we do this? Is that what it's going to give us? 4 free Unsullied? I hope so. It appears to be our anti-cavalry unit. So in Marine, we are going to go ahead and, well, we don't even have a granary here. Let's get the granary in Marine. And then we'll get a set. No, we have to, if we want to do this infinite spam, I think we just need to go straight up settlers. It wants us to send out envoys. Obviously, the only one that makes any sense is House Hightower for 2 extra science and campus districts. But I don't have any campus districts, so I'm not interested. We got to remember to quit Games and Rec when it gets halfway, and we'll boost it with construction. You know, get the boost by researching construction. Move our archer over here, see if we can see what's down there. +1 food. No, I can't even harvest the wheat. No, there it is. Yields 45 food, which should probably be enough to give us a pop. But since I kind of want to build farms here, we'll just go ahead and improve it. I'm always improving these things. The question is, are they working it? Yes, they are. They're working it for food and a production. So we're going to get the rice next, which is another bonus resource. All these hills are getting mines eventually. Unit needs orders. It's this warrior. We're going to keep exploring with him. So we lost our stupid scout. Here's our not stupid scout that we didn't lose. Starfall certainly has a lot of archers. Wow, even more archers. So Starfall really seems to specialize in archers. We're at turn 49. I want to get to at least 53. Come on. There we go. Volantis has produced its builder. Obviously it's working the cattle, and it would be extremely beneficial for us to not harvest the cattle, but upgrade the cattle, because cattle are very... No! You've got to be kidding. I hate this. All this misclicking. I'm always misclicking, and it's always... Ugh, that is so annoying. So if I put it right here, a city, it won't screw up my idea for a city over here. It'll be closer to my other people. It'll be able to get this copper. It wants me to put cities here, but I don't see why. I just don't get it. I don't get why I'd want to put a city there. Except that, I don't know. I'm going to put it right here. So we'll put that city there, and we'll get another settler. So Astapor is at 5. It's going to grow to 6 in 3 turns, but it's going to take 6 settlers to get 6 turns to get a settler. I kind of want to get the market for the gold, but I could just buy the market once I get enough gold. Let's go ahead and grab another settler from Astapor. It'll grow before it completes and reduces the population. So this builder is on the cattle. Why can't I build a pasture? It's because it's a floodplain? Seriously, why cannot I build a pasture? I don't know. Let's see if it changes for next turn. Maybe we'll be able to do it. I've never not been able to build a pasture on a cattle before. Is it because it's a floodplain and you just can't build stuff on floodplains? This is disappointing. Why I can't put a pasture on it? Dang it, I can't get the extra production. That's really frustrating. Oh well, we'll go ahead and... It's frustrating that I've wasted so many turns on that. If you guys knew that I wasn't going to be able to do that, let me know in the comments. Your kingdom will never flourish as so few people to work your fields and man your armor's pity. She wants more people in my civilization. Does she want more people in my civilization, or more people per city? Oh, I forgot about Games and Rec. Dang it. I always do that. I never remember to cancel them halfway so that the booster can get it. Ah. Military training. No. No. So those aren't really going to help me out, except for when it comes to feudalism, for the extra food for farms adjacent to each other. Civil service provides meritocracy, which, if I believe correctly, is considered one of the best policies for culture. It's really good because it gives you culture for each district, so you don't have to build theater squares to get culture. Anyway, we are going to go for civil service just because. Ask the Poor needs housing, which is, it's fine because we're just going to keep producing settlers. Settle. Oh, I get you. I completely read that wrong. Okay. So the way that I thought that this worked was that once you research bronze working, you get a free anti-cav unit in all of your existing cities, founded or otherwise. No. What really happens is that cities that you found after you've researched bronze working get a free unsullied. So I totally screwed that up. I should have researched bronze working before I settled any of these. I would have three additional unsullied by now. Right. So that's really annoying. I really screwed that up. Oh, we've actually seen another person. The Arbor? Is this on an island or something? I haven't been able to see it before. Doran Martell is the only one with an envoy here. House Redwyn, or is that Red Wine? I have no idea. +4 gold in the capital. We are sending them an envoy. At 3, we get +4 gold in every commercial hub. So we are going straight to 3. We are the suzerain of the Arbor. It is on an island. Okay, so we really need to make sure that we protect this thing. Like, we want to keep the Arbor because that's a lot of money. Holy cow, that's overpowered. 4 gold in every commercial hub? That is ridiculous. And an additional 4 gold? Holy cow, guys. As long as we keep the Arbor on our side. Wow. Your trade routes to foreign cities earn +1 gold for each. That's not going to help us. But holy cow, as long as we don't even need to be the suzerain of them. But I want to make sure that nothing happens to the Arbor. So I need to make some naval units and send them over there. Holy cow, although I don't know how I would do that. I think things are going well. I need to check the military and see what military is at. My military is obviously not going to be very good. Okay, you just told me you approved of the way I govern my people. You, Olenna Tyrell, are bipolar. Okay, see, if we settle over here, we're gonna piss off Tyrell, so we don't want to do that. She's probably got a bigger military than me at the moment. So we have the weakest military in the game right now. Tywin Lannister and Doran Martell actually has the strongest military. We need to start building a military because Doran Martell is right near us, and he's got 686. So he would be able to steamroll over us. He's got heavy chariots and stuff sitting around. So we need to start building up a military. I want a dragon. So we'll have Volantis craft us a dragon, and we will trade with somebody that will give us a good benefit. We're going to trade with Marine so that we can get that road. Mostly, you know, I want the roads connecting my cities so that we can easily ship things like, you know, reinforcements and such. I want to explore what's around this point because if that was a city start location, it might be a good place to put a city down. I'm definitely going to be expanding up with this settler, so we'll send him up to Yunkai at least. You aren't worthy of being in the same keep as... Okay, so Lady Tyrell doesn't like us because we have different governments. So she's denounced me again. She could go to war with me any moment, and that would not be a good thing because her military is much better than mine. I'm not the worst in technology, but I've got to catch up with all these cheating AI that started the game with a bunch of techs unlocked because that's what they do. Build me that mine. Dragon's down to 5 turns. Dragon in 5 turns, you guys. I think we'll call it when we get our dragon. 5 turns for a market, or 7 turns to a settler. I definitely want the settler. More cities equals more money.
The Lord made us all out of iron.
Yeah, iron working is done. Probably didn't even have to research it more in 1 turn. Did I put 1 turn in? I have no idea. Anyway, we have that. The next best the next best district in the game is the industrial zone after the commercial hub. It goes commercial hub, industrial zone, campus. Enemy spies succeeded in siphoning gold. No! I don't even have spies of my own. I can't stop this from happening. Somebody stole gold from me. How annoying. Ooh, there's coffee over there. Alright, so I definitely want to found my city on this river. If I put it right here, does this count as a... This still counts as a rainforest tile, doesn't it? Yeah. There's actually a tile right over here. Might be a good place. I want to put my campus like right there, even though it's a hill. I want my campus surrounded by rainforest. Hey, Robert Baratheon! It's an honor to meet you. Yeah, I want to know where. So he's up here. King's Landing is up here. He's got 11 population in King's Landing right now. He's got some farms. He's got some stuff set up. So he's got a holy site right here. Is that what that is? Yeah, holy site. So there's King's Landing, and here's Dragonstone. We remember Dragonstone from when we met Stannis. House Lannister and House Baratheon. It recommends putting a city right here. Now, the problem with this is that there's no way to get this city fresh water. It's not within 1 tile of a freshwater source, so I can never get this city fresh water. I don't want to put a city there. The thing about the dragons is this. You're paying 10 gold per turn for 65 combat strength. You can get way more combat strength out of multiple cheaper units for the same cost. So they're not a good investment for combat strength. If I got heavy chariots only cost 1 gold, for example, and they were 28, right? So all I need is like 3 of them, and I have more combat strength than the dragon for only 3 gold, right? It's split up between more units, and the dragon might be the single most powerful, single tile unit, but it's a lot more gold to spend. But the benefit of the dragon is really its movement speed. The dragon would be a very good scout because of that, and it's a very, having a dragon around is a good thing, but I don't think I would use it aggressively. Honestly, I'm probably going to end up... What city is this? It's Yunkai. I'm probably going to end up using it in my own territory. We are going to found Mir. Wait, what? So we found Lys, now we have Mir. The free Unsullied is really nice. It means that when we found a city, our cities will never be... That hasn't updated yet. Undefended, basically, is what we're going to have. Whenever we found a city, it gets a free Unsullied, so it's able to defend itself straight off. So the dragon is going to pop out. The Maesters have prepared a delegation. Your delegation is welcome. I don't know how long we can be friendly. I don't know how long Robert Baratheon will be friendly, especially if we keep expanding towards him. Emphasizes protectorate wars, admires civilizations that start protectorate wars, dislikes civs that attack city-states. Of course, he's all about the city-states. Does he have anything that I would want? No, is the answer to that question. He has nothing. Here we go, guys. We have our first dragon. It's probably going to be the only dragon we get for a while. But we have one. We have a dragon. That's going to be where we're going to call it. It's going to be a lot of editing as it is to get this to a watchable length. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you're liking this series. I noticed that the last episode got a lot more views than usual, so I hope that it looks like you really liked the like, I don't know if it was the subject matter or the edited nature, but I'm definitely gonna hope to keep you guys interested. We got our first dragon. Things are looking up, but we do need to watch our combat strength. We are currently the weakest military in the game, and we are right next to the third strongest military, and Tywin Lannister's at the 715, so we need to, and Olenna Tyrell doesn't like us, and she's at 563, so we really need to juice our military. It's not going to be done with dragons. Dragons are way too cost inefficient for that. We are going to pump out heavy chariots and then upgrade them to knights. So I may want to stop researching stirrups. So, thank you guys so much. I'm Sentinel H, and I'm signing out.